Peace. This is King Noble, Black Supremacy. And with this particular video, I want to talk about the hyperactivation of your divine responsive intelligence. Gotta touch on that. Your divine responsive intelligence. What is that? That's the intelligence that's packed within your natural responses. Not reactions, because we know reactions are you acting over and over again, acting out the programming. You're reacting, you're acting again, you're becoming an actor of the matrix over again. You have these preset reactions from being programmed inside of the matrix, inside of their social reality that they have socially engineered. So there's a difference between reacting and responding. Responding comes from a natural place. With this video, I want to hyperactivate your divine responsive intelligence. We know when a baby is born, they respond to the mother. No school, no education, no teaching. They naturally respond to their mother and they just automatically start breastfeeding. This is a natural response from their innate intelligence. What if I told you that you were born with all of the intelligence that you would ever need, that it actually lies within your own being? Super and supreme intelligence. Not knowledge, not theory, not information, but actual intelligence, actual knowing. Now we think a lot. We've confused thinking with intelligence. Thinking has nothing to do with intelligence. Thinking is an activity. It is a conscious activity where you as an identity or as a personality use your brain and you conceptualize, you calculate, you think, you contemplate, you imagine. That's thinking. That's not necessarily intelligence. Your intelligence precedes your thoughts. And what thoughts try to do is to articulate intelligence. They want to articulate the intel to the best of their ability. They want to stay in the stream of intelligence, but sometimes they tend to wander, drift away, or be distracted by what's going on in the outside world and not being in alignment with what is clear within the inside world. And that's why meditation becomes so important, because you're reattuning yourself with what is going on the inside world. Thoughts, not intelligence. Intelligence is quicker than the speed of thought. You are an intelligent being that thinks. The essence of what you are is intelligence. You compartmentalize your experience of the essence of what you are through thoughts. That's like a choppy way of perceiving yourself. That's fragmented. Essentially, you are intelligence. And you, as an intelligent entity, you are interconnected to all of the intelligence on the planet. You are simultaneous with all of the intelligence on the planet. You're in constant communication, inseparable, indivisible relationship with all that is. You are already there before you arrive. You are quicker than the speed of thought. Who and what you are is quicker than the speed of thought. It has already happened in its totality. And thought is you experiencing the totality of what you are in units through time and space, through movement. But you as a complete divine entity are already there. You have already arrived. What is divine responsive intelligence? When your response, when you acknowledge that inside of your response is perfection, is divinity, is fulfillment, is prophecy, is predestination, is divine order within your response. We are distracted because we believe that it's not all in us. So we try to predict situations before they happen and predict outcomes before they happen. Here we build up stress, we build up anxiety, we build up worry. Because we don't realize that it is all wrapped up inside of us. We are in touch with the universe at all times. And it is through that touch, that true in touchness, that is our divine communication. Your divine responsive intelligence exists within your subconscious mind. It's subconscious. If an item is fall, you automatically respond. You have no time to think. You try to catch it. It's like your instincts. But we see your instincts from a physical level, from a reflexology level, from a neurological level. We can see your instincts. We can see your reflexes. But can we see that from the intelligence of consciousness? Can we see that that within your response is all the answers? Our inability to live in the present has blocked us from realizing that all the answers are packed within our responses before the events happened, but we're not in tune with our divine responsive intelligence. We live somewhere in our minds. We have suppressed our responsive intelligence by totally trying to depend on thinking and to depend on our conscious mind to prepare ourselves for circumstances that have yet to exist, and to try to use our calculative mind, not our intuition, not leaning on our interconnectedness to all there is, not leaning on that inseparable factor, that indivisible factor that we are all and all is us. Your divine responsive intelligence, if unhindered or undistracted by the ego's identification with the mind, with the false persona, with the false reality, can take you far beyond thinking. You can achieve way more than you can even imagine, or than you can even conceptualize that is possible. There are angles and avenues and opportunities to take advantage of beyond your ability to calculate, that can only be accessed through your acceptance and allowance of your responsive intelligence. It's like a car that has a natural autopilot for success. It has a natural autopilot for victory. It's on autopilot for perfection. But you're scared to let go and let it autopilot. You have to grab the steering wheel. But while you're grabbing the steering wheel, you really don't know where the car is going. And you're trying not to run over deers. You're trying not to drive off the road. You're trying not to get lost to the best of your mental capacity. Not realizing that your autopilot, which is your divine responsive intelligence, can guarantee leading you to flawless victory and success, and making sure that you're always in divine order, and that your life is always manifesting perfection, no matter how it may appear to your conscious mind. That your responsive intelligence is making far greater decisions than you could ever do as a so-called conscious entity. Just giving you a little bit of it. Just touching on that. This is King Noble, BlackSupremacy.com. Donate. Don't hate.